All right, people, we're live. We're back. Bill Maher also back without glasses this time. He probably during his hiatus he probably got LASIK. I should lower this. I'll get done for copyright by HBO. Um, I'll watch that later. But I hope everyone's happy, healthy, successful, doing well, winning in life. We're gonna land it. Let's turn that off, dude. We're gonna land it tonight. The serious landings tonight, multiple. Uh, let's start. Let's start out with something that's been on my mind for a long time, and it's this culture in America of people that want to see everyone tarred and feathered in the streets publicly and public humiliation. So we're doing that at a rate that I've never seen before. And the reason why I bring this up is because across my algorithm, when I put the I'm not even going to say it, but I'll just say, uh, yeah, see, exactly. Bill Morris is talking about exactly what I'm just gonna say. Wow, the universe. It's exactly what I'm going to talk about right now. Um, Sydney Sweeney is getting a lot of flack for a lot of shit for some like an advertisement for jeans, or like an ad campaign, I would say mostly for jeans, that said Sydney Sweeney has good genes, and people are construing that as to, oh, just because she's blonde, blue-eyed, and white, she has good genes. Yeah. Yeah. And when it really is it's American Eagle, people. Remember that? Remember that. It's just they're just denim jeans. Why are we making this political or like some sort of moral debate to the point where she was getting attacked online, and then she posted a video where she she was crying. She was literally crying on her couch to the point. But that's where you need, like, you want me on that wall, you need me on that wall, and I'm not doing it just because of Cindy Sweeney. I'm this. I I like to see myself, and you could believe whatever you want. I'm the silent protector, yeah, or the silent guardian, the watchful protector of the internet. Just like the line, the Jim Gordon line, Gary Oldman, Dark Knight. Let's have it right. Oh, he put his glasses back on now. Yeah, we can do a watch along for Bill Maher. I'm just like having it on in the background. I'll watch that later. Um, and but the what I really want to address is the this new emerging, especially it's prevalent with people in their 20s and early 30s, and maybe even younger, where people love publicly humiliating and shaming everyone else, and they just want to tear excuse me, and they just want to tear everyone down on the internet. Like, what's the it wasn't the best part of the internet in its initial concept to have people connect with each other and have fun and like basically be civil and amicable and friendly with one another. Yeah. but it's a good way to communicate wherever you are in the world. Yeah, that's one of the initial elements of why the internet was created. But now we have everyone just wants to see misery and failure, and so just they just could go, ha, you failed. Meanwhile, you're hiding behind a user handle and an avatar that doesn't even show who you really are, and you're gonna just mock and want to destroy everyone's reputation. Why is that what it's uh, become? Yeah, so we just gotta go straight up to that, and that's why you need you. That's why I said you need me. You want me on the wall. You need me in the wall. You need people like me that I have no interest in clout and influence and trying to like advance a career online where my where it becomes my entire life. You think I'm going to be on my phone all day? Nah, you're dreaming. But on the other side, on the flip side, why is most of the usage now trying to tear people down? That's an interesting study, and I'll get back to you on that because that's going to be one of my crusades. And then you got these OnlyFans birds, yeah, these OnlyFans birds that are, and I also bring this up because Shannon Sharp settled a civil lawsuit with an OnlyFans model where like what he did was wrong. What he did was wrong. I'm not condoning anything he did. What he did was wrong, and but why weren't there any criminal charges? Now she retired because she got paid out handsomely, and then Shannon Sharp lost his job from ESPN. I don't care about First Take. First Take is one of the worst shows on television. It's part of the problem. That show is part of the problem where everyone just yells at each other and there's no actual discourse where you can have a proper discussion and conversation with someone and connect with each other. Yeah, that's part of it. So that part I don't care about. But if this woman is going to take the payout, where's the criminal charges? Where why didn't she go to the police and file like an actual criminal? No, I think she did do that. I might have my facts misconstrued here, but I believe she did do that. But they settled. This was a civil settlement and wasn't. There was no trial. There was no criminal trial at all. Um, and I'm not saying anything about her. I'm just saying this. It's it's a representation, a demonstration actually of what American society has become, where everything is about gotcha, gotcha, or you suck, and and without any actual concrete evidence about about it at all. So we're living in weird times where everyone wants to see every other person fail, and we get like a demented sense of enjoyment from watching it, which is why all these the like reality shows are so popular, like the dating reality. We've talked about this before on this channel, like the dating reality shows and all this. They're so popular because people love seeing people cry on TV, their lives destroyed. They love seeing drama and people feuding with each other. They love it. They absolutely love it. It's a strange mentality because I grew up, even though I grew up I was lucky enough. At least the one thing I used to be in Catholic school, in like staunch Catholic school, so we're Jesuit school. Yeah, so like hardcore. Yeah, and um, at least the two things that I could say about Catholicism that was that instilled in me two good values is m- being sympathetic and empathetic. It's empathetic is probably the better word, of other people, and and a curiosity to be educated and to have an actual conversation. And two is the academic part of it, the being very studious and constantly wanting to learn. Yeah, so those are the two good things about. And there's wrongins in the Catholic Church. Don't get me wrong. We already is well documented. You don't need me to tell you that. There's you know what we're talking about. But at least those two values I took out of it, and it actually helped me as I matured and became an adult. And I bet you it helped a lot of other people as well. To the point where I don't want to see people having like a poor like going through rough spells, and I'm not going to celebrate someone that unless now I always say this on this channel as well. If you're not intimidating, bullying, or actually physically harming another person, I think that's a good umbrella to put on this part of the conversation. Then we can move on to the more fun stuff. Uh, if you're not doing that, you do whatever you want, man. I'm cool with it. I hope you're successful. You make your money. You want to do OF, you want to make your money, go do your thing. Just make sure you're not having an adverse effect on other people personally. Now, mentally, it's the same thing in football. That's why that's what got me going with this website. Go make your money, go do your thing. It's all good. I respect it, and I hope you're successful in your life. But don't do it at the expense of my football club. Don't do it. You don't have to do it that way. Go make your money. Go do your thing. I hope you're happy and you make a lot of money and you have a good life. And for anyone, any way you want to identify yourself, I support it. Don't do it at the expense. Because have some dignity and respect. This is football. All right, this is different. Stop exploiting this. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I've seen that in that this ad campaign, this like American Eagle ad campaign, they address that. So that's the social media part I want to say of it. Now, secondly, let's talk about um, Maxwell and the files, which Bill Maher just told a couple jokes. I'll have to watch that back. Um, the funny part is now she got removed from she was in prison in Florida, and she got removed to another prison in Texas where there's very little surveillance. There's the security is lower. It's minimum security. Right after she said she might potentially, like, once again, this is all alleged. This is just the initial research I did, that she's potentially going to cooperate with the DOJ. And then as soon as that leaks out, she gets moved to a different prison where there's no cameras, basically. So, mhm, you know what that kind of means. Oh, we lost the footage, did we? Did we? Hmm. So I thought that was very interesting, and I loved the one thing about the 24-hour news cycle. I think this is not going to go away. You're gonna now. I believe they have until like August 15th. They have 2 weeks to release a report. I believe they're going to get mandated to do that. The administration by it might be the Supreme Court. Um, you got 2 weeks to spin some kind of a story. They got a couple weeks to try to figure out how they're gonna. The, oh, there he is, Brian. How are you, man? Yeah, we're talking about Maxwell and did you see about the Sydney Sweeney campaign? It's the backlash that she's getting just for modeling jeans. I don't know, man. It bothered me. Not because I'm a fan of hers. I've never seen anything that she's been in. Truly. And I'm not trying to say that like, oh, I'm cool because I don't watch popular stuff. No, 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 no. I've genuinely never seen anything she's been in. Yeah, exactly. It's the soft serve, the soft serve ice cream. I love that actually. That's funny. And there. So what did we? Yeah, so go back and watch that on playback. You'll see they're giving her shit just for being in an ad campaign, and they're using like a pun, like a clever pun. She has great genes, which is the denim is what they mean. But yeah, don't, yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. And but she posted a video that went viral that she was crying on her couch because of all the shit she got online for doing that. Why? She's a famous person. Why is she getting shit for being a model? Uh, no, no, no. It's not. It's nothing that she did. But that's fun. That's funny. No, no, no. Zegler is a that one. She just that one may or may have not been justified because she went on some like holier than thou campaign about it. No, Cindy Sweeney, all she did was model some jeans, and they're mad at her, Brian, for because the motto of the campaign is she's got good genes, and because she's white, she's attractive, she's white, she has blonde hair, blue eyes, she has like the American look, which is the company was American Eagle. They're saying that oh good she only has good genes because she's white. That's what they're saying. Like it's just ridiculous. And the point is where the main point is oh yeah, serious reaching. Yeah, big up Brian. He always lands it in the chat. it, the bigger problem is not the ad campaign, it's the people that always want to tear down anyone that's in the public eye. They want to humiliate and tear down just so they can mock them, just so they can feel better about themselves, and they all do it on the internet when they don't even show their face. You don't know their name, you don't know their face, they're anonymous, and they just want to just tear people down all the time. It's ridiculous. That's my main problem with this. That's my concern with this. Yeah, parasites is the perfect word. Exactly. This this infection that's that's in come into American culture is a problem. It's a big problem, along with the other wrongins, the OF wrongins. Yeah, which is just ruining relationships between males and females. Just all wrongins everywhere you look. That's more my main problem. So, all right, let's get and then Maxwell, the Maxwell, that's the conspiracy side. I might need to do a whole episode on that. She got moved to a new prison where there's low security and there's not much surveillance. So you know what that means. Um, and now let's go to SummerSlam. Let's go to the fun topics. All right, so we're done with the. Let's go to SummerSlam. Let's pull up the SummerSlam card. First, since Brian's here, let's talk about football anymore. Let's those two fucking those two Chelsea birds that got banned from Stamford Bridge. Yeah, Seska. Yeah. Are you in for Seska? Really? You know, and also Jokeres didn't have the best debut, but it's a 14-minute cameo in a preseason game. Like everyone needs to calm down for a little bit. But he didn't look great. I will admit it. Did not look great. But I think that's more of Arteta's tactics. Like this conservative defensive football that he's playing, where it's just I call it the windshield wiper football. It's just side to side, side to side, side to side. There's no penetration. Yeah. There's there's no penetration. There's no pleasing. You get me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get in there. The side to side and backwards nonsense. That's Arteta. That's Arteta's style. Um, and we still need to replace Odegaard. Odegaard is I'll say it right now. Odegaard stinks. He stinks. Palmer is miles clear of him. Miles. We need another attacking midfielder. Odegaard is fine if he was like a utility squad player. If he was like your on the like a bench player, number 10, like attacking option, great. He can't be the captain of the team and the main number 10 conductor. He's not good enough. He's just not. He's a good footballer, but he can't be the captain of Arsenal Football Club. He's not good enough for that. Can't happen. Um, yeah, but Chelsea's doing some good business here. To proper Chelsea is going to be a problem next year, and I hate it because it's the fucking clowns. Their 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 business model of just that they're going to sell Cole Palmer is going to play this year on Chelsea, and then they'll sell him for 150 million next year. He'll leave next year because you're not winning major honors. I think Chelsea are going to win. They'll win. They can win it. They can nick a cup. They're not winning you're never winning the Champions League or the league with under the clowns. And then Cole Palmer, remember his face after the Flamengo loss? Did you see what he said? He knew it. He knew it at that moment. He was like, I'm never winning the league or the Champions League with this team. It's never gonna happen. He knew it. So he's gonna leave. Cole Palmer will play one more year at Chelsea, and then they'll sell him for like 100 and like a record. Someone is gonna break their transfer record to sign him. Watch. You heard it here right now. August 1st, 2025. All right, now let's bring up the SummerSlam. Let's go on to more fun topics here. SummerSlam card. So we're in New York, yeah. Yeah, no, you should be. And the reason why I love this community, Brian. I love everyone in Johnny's chat and the other people that actually tell the facts. Is the problem is not just Clear Lake. The problem is private equity taking over the sport and changing all the rules and just making it a profit making machine of like a financial asset in their portfolio rather than we want to represent the community, we understand the heritage and the history, and we want to win, and we want to build something special. It's just a stock in their portfolio. That's why even if they won the World Cup of the Club World Cup, still Clown Lake out. The same thing with the Cronkies. I'm not just picking on Chelsea. Cronkies out. Glazers, FSG, Liverpool. It's all part of a broader global financial portfolio that they want to build. They don't give a shit about any fan. In fact, they purposely take the piss out of you. They're trying to phase out the real fans. There's nothing. There's no culture. There's nothing. There's no emotion. It's just that's why they look at Everton got bought by the American private equity firm, and they sold their women's team. They stole the Clowns' move. They copied it. So did Aston Villa. They're copying everything that Blue Co's doing. It's fucking, I can't stand this shit, dude. That's the problem. We need to save football. There's still time. We can still do it because once they get the ownership, once they get the majority ownership, they can change the rules, and then it's done. Then it's done. All right, let's go. Let's go to SummerSlam. Let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk about wrestling, baby. SummerSlam is going to be good. It's in New York. It's at MetLife. I wish I could go, but it's just so much money. Which is, oh yeah, Ticketmaster. Guess who's the biggest investor in Ticketmaster? Oh yeah, Clear Lake Capital. Oh yeah. You got to sell an organ to go to this event. Uh, yeah, live. Even yeah, no, yeah, Brian, you're right. Even music, even music like concerts, stand up comedy, like going. I want to see. I think there's a couple of good comedians that are doing shows in New York. It costs like $200 to go see stand up comedy. I used to go to the Comedy Cellar. You pay like $10, and then all of a sudden Dave Chappelle walks in. You think I'm gonna pay $200? What? Yeah, no, we do. I would have loved to go to SummerSlam. I would love it. Eh, Yeah, but you know who's controlling that. You know who's controlling it. We all know who it is. Yeah, where are the matches? All right, here we go. All right, so night one, we got Jay Uso versus Gunther for the heavyweight championship. That's going to be a good match. Gunther will retain. but two great wrestlers. The Jey Uso is so popular now. It's the MetLife is gonna explode when he comes out. It's gonna be awesome. But Gunther will win. New Day versus the War Raiders. Eh. Oh no, that's a different. I'm looking at the wrong card. I'm sorry, but it is. Yeah, all right. Sorry, that was SummerSlam last year. Yeah, here we go. Jelly Roll. Yeah, Jelly Roll. This is. I got the right one. There's so many matches. There's so many good wrestlers now. It's like Marlo Stanfield said in The Wire. That sounds like one of those good problems. There's so many wrestlers, good wrestlers now, that there's like 15 matches over 2 nights. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus McIntyre and Paul. We talked about this last week. Yeah. Um, who's going to win that? I would say Paul and McIntyre, the heels. Jelly Roll, I'm interested to see. He said he's been training at the Performance Center in Orlando for like 6 weeks. Let's see how good he is. Because I don't like Logan Paul, but he is a good wrestler. He's a very good wrestler. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. That's actually a good feud. I hope Kross wins. That's another heel. I hope the heel wins in this one as well. But I don't know, man. That one's 50-50. That could go either way. And then the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Charlotte Flair and Bliss. I think Flair and Bliss are going to win. We're gonna have new women's tag champions after tomorrow night. Then we have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill, two awesome wrestlers again. Tiffany Stratton, Olympic gymnast, gold medal gymnast. Yeah, I think she was on the team with Simone Biles and Allie Reisman. She was on the 2016 U.S. women's gymnastic team. Yeah, she's good. She's really good. Jade Cargill is phenomenal athlete. That might be a good match. I like classic solo matches. Then we have another tag match of Roman Reigns, who came back. Roman Reigns is back. Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. That one's gonna be crazy. Someone's gonna interfere in that match. There's gonna be interference in that match, guaranteed. It might be The Rock. It might honestly be The Rock. I think The Rock interferes in that match. I think I'm calling it right now. I think The Rock comes out tomorrow night and interferes in that match. And then we have Gunther versus CM Punk, another classic championship singles one-on-one match. Punk is going to win. CM Punk is going to win that match. I'm calling it right now. And both good. Gunther's a better wrestler, but CM Punk is a bigger like persona globally. And then night 2 we have 6 tag teams, so that's 12 wrestlers in one match. That's how deep the roster is. You can have 12 people in one match. Like 6 tag teams. Now the Wyatts are going to lose. It might be Fraxium. I think Fraxium is going to win that match. And then it's Mysterio versus Styles. Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom will retain. Someone will interfere in that match as well. Something is going to happen in that match. No DQ. Becky Lynch, Valkyria, to 2 of my favorite wrestlers, legends. Well, Lyra's not a legend yet, but Becky Lynch, in my opinion, is the best women's wrestler of all time. And Lyra's really good. She's really good, and they're both Irish too, which is awesome. I think Becky's gonna win. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be foul play. Becky's a heel now, so there could be foul play, but that's gonna be once again. This is a theme. I love just classic singles one-on-one matches. This is a good feud. They've been feuding for a while. And then Solo against Fatu. Fatu is winning. Jacob Fatu is taking the United States Championship off of Sikoa in the steel cage. Then we have triple threat. Yeah, it's gonna be Ripley. Rhea's gonna win. That would suck though. Naomi just won the title like a month ago, and they're gonna take it off of her. So who knows? Maybe it's a disqualification. No, triple threat. There's no DQ. I don't know how that's going to end. Bianca Belair might get involved in this one. I would bet. And Cena against Rhodes. Cena will win. Cena's not dropping the title until he almost retires. He's going to retire in a couple months. Cena's last match, he'll lose the title, but I think he wins tomorrow. So yeah, we got that. So that's the quick SummerSlam preview. Sorry, I went long with like the football talk and the other talk, but I gotta go. We're gonna go watch the rest of Bill Maher right now. That's interesting that he came out without his glasses. That's we haven't seen that in years. And yeah, and the thing I want to send a message out right now. If you're gonna be online, yeah, like you did, what pleasure do you get out of? I honestly want to know. This is an honest question that I would like an explanation that I would like answered. I want a detailed explanation, detailed with nuances. Why do you want to? Why do you think, or why do you want specifically the general you, or why do you think people enjoy seeing the downfall of people so much? Because it's seeping into sports, it's seeping into politics. We've talked about it on sports, where you see when a player scores a goal, like I'll call him out right now, Declan Rice. Declan Rice scores an equalizer against Manchester United. Yeah, it's only 1-1. The game is only 1-1. Why is he running over to the Manchester United fans and shushing them? Why isn't he celebrating with his teammates or celebrating with the Arsenal away fans who traveled all the way to Manchester to attend this game? Why? What is he doing? What is this obsession with like doing like the DX suck it, shushing the opposing? You're just taunting the other team. Why can't you just go look at the England women? Look at what Chloe Kelly did. Chloe Kelly went over to the England fans and celebrated with the English fans. She didn't imagine if she scored that penalty and then went over to the Spanish fans and started giving it all the biggin, like they're doing taunts and dances and stuff. Like what is happening in American sports? And I'm not even. I'm saying this as a person that the England team. I like the English players and the management. I said this the other week, but the English media and the English fans are so arrogant. But the players are cool, very likable, very charismatic, and they're good. Why does Chloe Kelly go to score the winning penalty and then goes and celebrate with her fans, and Declan Rice is scoring an equalizer against Manchester United, going to the Manchester United fan section and shushing them and giving it all of this. Like what's happening in society where everything has to be about like like dominating someone else and humiliating them? Why can't you just be happy and celebrate with the people you love and that love you? On that note, we're out. I gotta finish Real Time. Glad Real Time is back. Big up to everyone who's going to watch this on playback. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, successful, doing well, winning in life. Always go watch SummerSlam tomorrow. It's I believe it's in America. It's streaming on Peacock. Watch SummerSlam. It's gonna be scenes. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Good night, everyone. Later.